The latest entry to the Plague Tale series recently got announced, however, it may not be the entry that you were expecting. That's because rather than this being a sequel, this is actually going to be a prequel, and we're no longer going to be following our titular characters Amicia and Hugo. Instead, we're going to be following someone else who you may or may not actually be familiar with because she only ever made an appearance in the second game. And that character is none other than Sophia the Sea Scorpion, who was the captain of the ship that helped smuggle both Amicia and Hugo towards the second half of Requiem. And while Sophia became a fan favorite character, I definitely wasn't expecting for her to get her own standalone game. However, in Resonance of Plague Tale Legacy, we will now be getting to learn a little bit more about Sophia 15 years before the events of Requiem, and the gameplay is actually going to be changing quite a bit. Instead of the more survival-focused gameplay of the previous games, we will now actually get to engage in hand-to-hand combat with our enemies. In previous games, you were either playing as Amicia, where you're focusing more on ranged attacks and basically not letting the enemies ever get close to you, or you control Hugo, where you use rats. However, as Sophia, you will actually get to engage with a sword. You will finally get to fight up close and personal against your enemies, and honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing what the studio is actually able to come up with for this new gameplay. So what are your thoughts on the newly announced Resonance of Plague Tale Legacy?